In the heart of a tranquil village in Than Ho province, Nguyen Van Hung emerges as a naturally gifted humorous talent, inheriting the family legacy of imitation from his grandfather and father. From lighthearted performances that leave the entire village in fits of laughter, Hung ventures into the dazzling world of entertainment, where he becomes the Crow King, a symbol of flawless mimicry, bringing fame and wealth far beyond a farmer's dreams. However, behind the glamour lies a peculiar curse. Whoever Hung imitates soon becomes entangled in scandals, ranging from prostitution and drug use to accidents, causing his career to plummet uncontrollably. Will Hung overcome this cruel fate, or will he exploit the curse to rise again only to return empty-handed to his rural roots? The story Crow King, humor turns into a curse, reaching the peak of fame and fortune only to return empty-handed to the village guides you through a dramatic journey blending humor and tragedy, exploring the essence of fame and human destiny. Listen closely to uncover the surprising conclusion, where the profound lesson of living authentically as oneself is vividly portrayed. Speaking of Nguyen Van Hung from An Phu village in a rural commune of Than Ho province, he was somewhat regarded as a notable figure. Why, you ask? Because his family possessed a hereditary entertainment gene that consistently brought laughter and amusement to the entire village during performances. Among his talents, imitation stood out the most, particularly mimicking others. Hung could be described as learning from anyone and resembling them perfectly, blurring the lines between reality and fiction. During the land reform period in the 1950s, when the village organized an artistic performance event, Hung's grandfather, Mr. Nguyen Van Tam, once imitated a high-ranking leader. With minimal makeup and a change in voice, he astonished the entire village, earning thunderous applause. In the cooperative era of the 1970s, Hung's father, Mr. Nguyen Van Lok, mimicked the voice of a communal cadre, eliciting enthusiastic cheers from the villagers. By the time it reached Nguyen Van Hung, he surpassed both his grandfather and father. While Mr. Tam and Mr. Lok had to select individuals with similar appearances to imitate, Hung required no such constraint. He captured the essence of his subjects, their voice, gestures, and even minor habits, making it impossible for audiences to distinguish truth from imitation. Hung possessed a cheerful and sociable personality. Whenever someone in the village requested a performance segment, he readily obliged, truly embodying the jovial fruit of An Phu village. Hung did not view this inherited talent as anything extraordinary. He merely considered it akin to playing Chinese chess or singing Quan Ho folk songs, purely for entertainment. However, in recent years, reality television programs proliferated, such as Vietnam Idol, The Voice of Vietnam, and Viet Star. Witnessing ordinary people ascend to stardom, the villagers urged Hung, "Look at those on TV. Their skills are nothing compared to yours. If they can become stars, you would undoubtedly become a major one if you competed." Hearing this, Hung excitedly slapped his thigh. "That's right. I'll give it a try." After the rice harvest season, Hung packed his backpack and headed to Hanoi to participate in a talent selection program. Initially, the organizers paid him little attention, but after he imitated a famous singer, they immediately regarded him differently and advanced him directly to the semifinals. They even advised him to mimic Tran Quoc An, the singer whose appearance most resembled his own. Imitation requires a model first, followed by the mimicry. Although your imitation skills are divine, selecting someone slightly similar to yourself will enhance your chances of success. Advancing to the semifinals meant appearing on television, filling Hung with boundless confidence as he thought to himself, "An Phu village is about to have a celebrity." On the broadcast day, the entire An Phu village gathered around televisions, from the elderly to the children, all cheering enthusiastically for Hung. He did not disappoint, as his imitation of Tran Quoc An earned resounding applause from the audience. Regrettably, the program required multiple rounds demanding comprehensive talents. Although Hung excelled in imitation, his skills were too specialized, leading to his eventual elimination. Hung took it lightly. "At least I've been on TV and fulfilled my desire. Now I'll return to the village and continue farming." As Hung prepared to board the bus home, a knock suddenly sounded at his rented room door. A man in a suit with neatly combed hair smiled warmly. "Are you Mr. Hung? I'm Quang Tam from the Hongha Artist Management Company. We have a commercial performance and would like to invite you. May I inquire about your availability?" Having recently networked with television staff, Hung had learned some industry jargon and understood the question about his schedule. Considering the harvest was complete and no urgent tasks awaited, he replied, "My schedule is open." Quang Tam sighed in relief. "Mr. Hung, this event is organized by a real estate company in Hanoi. We hope you'll perform for about half an hour. Regarding your fee, how would you like to proceed?" Unfamiliar with negotiations, Hung hesitated. "You decide what's appropriate." Quang Tam appeared awkward. "You truly know how to conduct business. How about 10 million dong?" Hung was startled. 10 million? Quang Tam quickly added, "If it's unsatisfactory, we can negotiate further." Hung hastily responded, "No need. 10 million is fine." Internally, he marveled. "I never imagined imitating others could earn this much, equivalent to a year's worth of fieldwork." At that commercial performance, Hung received thunderous applause. Many who had no intention of buying property attended to see the folk star fresh from television. The project's sales set a new record. The investor was overjoyed and immediately scheduled Hung for their next project in Hanoi's suburbs. From then on, Hung became a star of commercial performances. Although he did not grace grand stages like the Hanoi Opera House, invitations poured in steadily, yielding substantial income far exceeding that from rice farming. He built a new tiled house, purchased a premium motorcycle, and became a genuine celebrity in Phu village, achieving both fame and fortune. Hung heeded the organizers' advice, focusing on imitating Tran Quoc An and refining it to an indistinguishable level. Subsequently, film crews from Hanoi and Saigon sought him out, inviting him to serve as a double for Tran Quoc An. Some low-budget films even cast him in lead roles, utilizing the fake Tran Quoc An for authentic effects. Hung felt like a pearl unearthed from obscurity, suddenly shining under the stage lights. However, as everything sailed smoothly, a shocking blow struck like lightning on a clear day, completely altering his trajectory of success. Suddenly, Hung's commercial performance invitations dwindled. Previously, his schedule was packed. Now he had 20 idle days per month. Not only performances but also film roles diminished, with a low-budget project intending him for the lead disbanding. Bewildered, Hung called Quang Tam to inquire about the situation. Having grown close over the years, Quang Tam slapped his thigh. "Mr. Hung, haven't you heard? The singer you've been imitating has gotten into trouble." Hung was stunned. "What happened?" Quang Tam replied, "Prostitution solicitation." He was arrested by the police. Hung exhaled in relief. That's not uncommon. Many singers get involved in such scandals. Why the strong,